And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mega Factory. Well, I have got another one of those, what do you call them? Orbital strike things. We're going to take out this corner out here. Since this is kind of way off, and I don't have it fully covered with beacons. As you can see, there's a lot of organics out here that I didn't pick up, because I don't have anything out here to pick them up. While I'm here, I might as well pick up a few organic rocks that are sitting around before I destroy this whole area. Alright, Mr. Hive, or Overmind I should say, not Hive. This would be, where would a good spot for this thing? Okay, right here. Orbital Strike Controller. Alright, right there. 37% chance, I think not. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for a little while for this thing to actually get over here. And while it's on its way, let me talk a little bit about what I've been doing in between episodes. For one, I've been clearing out the cold caverns, getting ready for the frozen factory stuff. And I clear out a pretty big area. I clear, starting at the floor, the first round, you know, I clear a 9x9 shaft that goes all the way to the surface, and that's kind of my main shaft. And then from there, I actually clear out a 9x9 square all the way around, so it ends up being a 27x27 group. And from there, I do another 27 out, so there's another 27. And then I do another 27 out. So I do it kind of in layers like an onion. And I'll show you here in a second. But during this whole process, I've been collecting organic rock as my little turrets are just busy. So I started that process with about 8 or 9 organic rock left. I had 8 or 9 organic rock and started that process. Oh, get set up here. And now I've got over 2,000, 2,300 organic rock just in the time of clearing that out and letting those lasers do their work in the cold caverns. So just lingering around the cold caverns, having some vacuum hoppers set up down there, you know, did a great job of giving me a lot of organic rock. So you know, in the final size of that area, I'm not sure yet what we'll end up with, but it's, you know, a couple hundred both directions. It's a couple hundred across. Oh yeah, stupid Overmind. It's a couple hundred across and 30 high. Oh, that is out, so that must be out of, yeah, that is out of coal. Luckily, I've got another 2,000 infused coal right there. Okay, so let me drop that in here. And there you go. This thing really, really loves infused coal. Look at that, how power level. It just goes crazy. So that should last a very, very long time. 2,000 of those. So anyway, getting back to the cold caverns, it's, you know, a couple hundred across on either side and 30 high. Because the magma bore itself, just the magma bore is 33 by 33. So it is massive. And then, you know, you have all your filtration setups. You've got your starting of the cryoplasm defense and all of that kind of stuff. So I like to have a big area. The other thing I did is I went down this other shaft down here, and let me give you a peek at it here. So I'm not building all my cold cavern stuff around this shaft here. I'm building it way over there. So from here, what I actually did, you start seeing the Yeah, there's the start of all of the defense here. I actually surrounded this thing in reinforced rock or reinforced concrete, and then I surrounded all of my exposed areas to this reinforced. So there is, I think that's nickel. This one over here, this is titanium. And there's gold right in here. So I wanted to protect those, and then I put windows along here. So none of these lines get broken up. But as you can see, the area that I'm clearing, this is the extent of the area back in here. It's going to be very, very large. And let me grab some organic rock. We got a lot of slimes around here because there were a lot of them all cluttered around here. I want to get that slime farm going again. I don't have very many slimes forming on the surface, I think, because I have so many down here. So because I have so many here, it's a little difficult to spawn them up on the surface. So as you can see, I've got just tons of organic rock waiting for me down here. It just constantly builds up. So I've cleared that side to the extent that I want. So way over here, as soon as it loads in, way over here, I've got this all done. Wow, it is really not wanting to load in here. So it's fairly large down here. I mean, you've got, here's what I mean. Here's the first, here's my 9x9 shaft. And then I use that same 9x9 and I do another row around it. You can see these are the marks. So that gives me exactly 27 by 27. And then I use the middles and I go out another 27 blocks. So it's a radius of 13. And the way I do it now is I just set my XML config when I'm going to start this process. So when I place these, it defaults to 13 radius and 30 height. So I don't have to mess with the radius and height every time I place one of these. I just place it and go. And so I do the first shaft, then I do a 9x9 extent, and then I do a 27 by 27 all the way around. So that's a total of 8. And then again, I go out again and do another line. And this takes it from 8 to something like 16 or something like that. So it exponentially increases the amount of digging I'm doing. But it's also exposing more veins of crystal. And there are some pretty big veins of crystal that I've uncovered in this process. Oh, there's another batch of organic rock here. And this side I don't think I have done yet. So this is still needs to be expanded by one. It's very easy to get lopsided with this process. But as you can see, I've got this line coming in, and it's going to come up here. So it's going to be another layer of the onion, and that will be the extent of my cold cavern, frozen factory setup. So there's some crystal there. I think there's some crystal, must be over this way. So let's buzz over here. So yeah, there's some major crystal deposits that I've uncovered back in here. 700,000, 900,000, just at this process. And let's see, I think it was over here where the really big ones were. Like I said, there's a lot of organic rock to be had down here. Yeah, here they are. Here are the big ones right over here. There's a ton of organic or crystal over here. So some big crystal deposits on the edges. And so I wanted to at least expand to that. And I know there's some more around here somewhere. But you don't want to make this area too big. You don't want to go too large with it, because the cryoplasm, the less interruption they have, the faster it will get to your area. So I've had this before where I have really built a large area of flat, obstructionless area, and the cryo took, less than 2 minutes to actually go all the way from where it spawns all the way up to where my C5 was. So you don't want to get too crazy. And then with this, I will line the walls with the reinforced rock, and that will slow it down and allow me a little bit of time to build up my defenses a little bit. So I actually want to go up to the top, figure out where that slime spawner, where the center of that is, and then I want to dig another pit down here. And it's going to have to be really deep, because slimes down here are even tougher than the ones up on top. So it's going to have to be pretty excessively deep. Or I could put a bunch of lasers down there, because injured slimes will get shot by lasers. So I could put a bunch of lasers down there. I'm just clearing this out because I'm not sure where I'm going to be bringing up my chromium and molybdenum. So I want to get a little bit of area cleared here, because my chromium and molybdenum bars are going to come up here, and they're going to join my bus. Because I want this to be the mega factory, and I don't want to have too much down in the cold caverns, just because of all that cryo. And so I want to really beef up the defenses down in the cryo area and do all my manufacturing up here. So I'm going to have to be bringing up Freezon. I'm going to be bringing up all the sulfur and chlorine up here, and probably have all my power gen. If I can, I might have to do a power gen like a nuclear reactor down there. Of course, I'm going to have a few of them just to charge up the magma bore. So that is something I'm going to have to do. So let's go figure out where the center of that pit is. And let's see. So you can see it's not actually baited right now. So we are at 76 minus 12. 76 minus 12. All right. I'm going to buzz back over here. Arthur's all charged up already. I want to just kind of point in the general direction that I have to go. And then we'll head out that direction. Before I rebait the trap, I want to dig the pit. And maybe send a laser down there with some guns. Oh, we've already got a camel bot. So 76 right there. Gotta go around this. Right here. This is the center. Okay, now that I know where the center is, let's see what's under here. There's a lot of like hidden pits and caverns underneath here, so I'm not sure. I gotta turn my jetpack off. It's getting... That floatiness is... really eats up the battery fast. And my frame rate is a little bit laggy right now because I've got so many of those excavators working that it's, you know, each one of them is processing 5 blocks per second. Let me light it up a little bit for everybody. So you can see that guy fell, but he didn't actually die. Oh, he was really tough. So let me go down a little bit more. And I'm going to have to put a laser down here. And I want this laser to have a lot of power. Okay, so let's put... What do I get from... I think I mainly get... Yeah, titanium ore from all of those. But let me first... Actually, let's use huge storage hoppers, since I've got quite a few of those on me. And I want all of these in vacuum mode. Okay, now let's go up. Oh, I tried to use my jetpack. Okay. See, we've got some good power coming over here. We've got this laser coming here. Let me deliver a little bit more power this direction. See, this one is done, which is good. They're starting to get done now. And I want to send power over here. So let's dig like that. And I want to send this power right down to here. And I want this to be where my laser is, but I would like, if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to build one here. Yeah, I don't have any conductive PCBs, unfortunately. So let's just build, let's put a battery, a good sized battery. And this will be the real test, is this far enough for those... Is this far enough for those things to get injured enough where these lasers actually will shoot at them? So I would like if one of these just randomly decided, hey, maybe come over here. But there's really no rhyme or reason to how they work, unfortunately. They just sort of wander around and hope for the best. So we have to go up on top. Maybe I'll grab some PCBs up there so I can swap out the lasers, because I want those lasers to be pretty powerful. And they're going to be close enough where they'll be able to take out some camel bots, you know, in one hit, which is okay. But come on, game. I know you can load faster than this. Let's see, where was I? Now let's go over. Really? There you go. There you go. Load it up. Come on. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is coming off of an SSD hard drive, so this should be super fast. Part of it's because I'm recording. Part of it is just because I've got a massively complex world. Okay, there's nothing in there. Let's grab whatever's coming through here. Of course, right when I get over here, it's got exactly 10. So I'm going to grab all of this. I want to put them all. I didn't really want to float down here, but it is what it is. Okay. I don't know how did I get all of this pristine stuff? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I was going over there. Never mind. There we go. I want those. And I want to get rid of all this pristine stuff. So I'm going to put that back to pristine stingers and go up here. Put those away, those away, those away. There. All the pristine stuff is gone. Now I just need to make sure I got rid of all of those organics. And hopefully that should have kicked on. Oh. Okay, do I have any PCBs up here built already? Doesn't look like. I mean, I've got some primary and fortified, but I don't have any conductive ones. So let me just build a few of these. Oh, I got 185 of them ready to go. Wow, that's a good plan. So I'm gonna build maybe I've got perfect faceted eye. I need a few of those. Blue eye? No. Blue eye? Yes. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be good. Now that we have some slimes, good. We have some slimes going in. Let's hop back down really quick before the episode's going to go a little bit long this time. Let's go back down here and see if that's good enough. If not, we're going to have to dig a little deeper and put these new, stronger turrets in so it kills them a little bit faster. So where was that? I think it was over here. Yeah, I think it was over here. Yeah, they all seem to be wandering this way. So it is not. So if I just start shooting down there, see the turrets start going. So I want to actually put something around here that prevents any more slimes, because that's not deep enough. They need to have a certain amount of health gone before turrets will start hitting them. So I need to go at least 2 high here. Oh, come on. So I'm going to put these better. Did I just pick up titanium ore? I wonder if... Yeah, these vacuums are not even... I don't know if Tricky's Hopper... I've never really used Tricky's Hopper with vacuum mode enabled. I don't know if it's actually... if it actually works. So I'm going to put this here and this here. And these should really kill those things quick. Because I need to shoot down here. Be careful I don't die. Yeah, they do 7,200 damage. So I'll work on this between episodes, and we'll come back with a little bit more progress and the ability to kill some of these slimes. So with that will do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.